Okay, in this video, we're going to show you the plugins that we're using for this theme. So if you went through the little quick tour, you will have seen the first part here is the single column, no sidebar, no distractions, very simple, very easy to navigate and keep focused. What we're going to look at here is the plugins. So there are a handful of key plugins that I use. I've been kind of on a plugin diet, so I like to kind of whittle them down to the bare necessities. And let's look at the first one. So Google Analyticator, we want to look at our analytics. So of course we want some sort of plugin, and that's going to push it onto every single page. There's a plugin called PHP Execution, which allows us to actually do some cool things inside of widgets and posts by using custom shortcodes and making sure that it shows up. A plugin that you may or may not have heard of called What Would Seth Godin Do? There's WordPress SEO by Yoast. There's an XML sitemap. And let's just go ahead and take a look at these real quick. So you'll see, first of all, that there are other plugins that I have using, and I'm constantly testing it, but the ones that we just mentioned are really the core ones. Akismet is by Automattic, the guys that make WordPress, and that's going to give you the ability to block spam. It's easy to activate it, and you'll be able to follow the instructions if you want to go ahead and use that. I've not set that up yet. Clicky is another analytics program, clicky.com, and they have a free trial for their beginner package. I think you can get two or three different websites, 3,000 or 10,000 monthly visitors, which is great for this, and it gives a lot of interesting insights that Google Analytics doesn't necessarily do. Discuss is a commenting system that I've put in here. Not necessary. You can use just the straight up built-in one in WordPress. So Google Analyticator, let's just open this in a new tab and we'll take a look. And what you have essentially is you'll hook it up to your Google Analytics account and create a setup, a key basically, and go through. And the settings, I don't really do anything special outside of the settings other than make sure that it doesn't track me as an administrator when I'm logged in, because I don't want that to really skew it, because obviously I'm going to spend more time on this site than anybody else. Manage WP, great little software if you're needing something to manage multiple websites. Costs a few dollars a month, but definitely worth it because it can can do backups and everything. PHP Execution is the one that you can see here. Allows us to run PHP inside of pages and posts and widgets. This is what I'm testing out right now, called Related Posts and Images by Zemanta. One thing you'll notice here is on the page itself, if I go to the blog, is that some of them I have images and some of them I don't. I think this is one that I've tested with a featured image, and it's obviously a bagel, and bagels are made with wheat, and it shows this image and it shows where it came from. So it's a New York City bagel, photo credit to the Ultimate Librarian. That's Zemanta, and if you look down in the bottom left, you'll see where Flickr, and if we click through, it takes us to Flickr and to where this is saved. It's a Creative Commons, so it's usable. I'm not sold on this plugin yet. I'm just testing it out, seeing what I like and don't like about it, but it's easy for grabbing cool images very quickly. What Would Seth Godin Do? We'll come back to that one in a second. WordPress SEO by Yoast, great little plugin. And WordPress SEO News, it's also tied into that, and I've not activated this. I'm going to be testing this out shortly. XML sitemaps. If you don't know what an XML sitemap is, it's basically just a way for the Google bots and the search engine bots to read your site and look at the content and how it's laid out, and helps with them just being able to semantically understand what the heck is going on. So let's take a look at the Seth Godin plugin here in this next video.